It's glitched. Incomplete.
Joint Force 10 active. Led by weapons were battle. At all.
The 10 were dedicated soldiers, working together as a squad and sharing in their duty. And when the time came for battle, they took to the skies and leaped to glory. All Tenakth seek to follow their example. Before the chief, it was one of the few things the clans had in common.
'73H exhibit. Data corrupted was the origin of Executive Order 2036-30073H, which used congressionally granted emergency powers to mandate the evacuations of most counties in the region outside of Los Angeles, Las Vegas, and Phoenix. Displaced families and individuals would be moved to temporary camps before places could be found for them in habitable areas. To enforce the order, the government threatened to nullify existing water agreements between the Northwest and Southwest, essentially turning off the taps for the so-called Tri-State Hot Zone. To its supporters, 73H was a humanitarian effort designed to preserve resources and help climate-stricken Southwestern families start new lives. To its opponents, the order was a clear bait and switch. The federal government had broken its deal with Medina in a greedy land grab that employed eminent domain to seize mining claims. At the same time, it would place Southwestern refugees in fenced-in camps, which were quickly disparaged as 73 Hell, a provision that incited immediate and corrupted. Okay. An ancient metal eye. Okay. There's another thing back here? Yeah, there's a bunch.
During their war, the 10 climbed sheer rock, braving blinding snow and wind. They stopped at nothing to protect their own.
You make them sound invincible.
They weren't. But the visions tell us of their courage and strength, something our soldiers aspire to. The Sky Clan admires this one above all the rest. They make their home in the mountains northwest of here.
Okay. Man versus Machine. Exhibit shows holographic representations of all 7 G-Sin battle drone models deployed during the conflict. JTF-10 rapidly made a mockery of G-Sin's non-lethal approach. In engagement after engagement, whether it was a surprise artillery barrage from the frigid slopes of Gold Mountain north of Big Bear Lake, or a desert ambush near the solar plants in the Nevada desert, or a wingsuit jump into the jungles of Colombia to stop an attack on a rare earth convoy, JTF-10 soldiers repeatedly proved that state-of-the-art AI and newfangled weapons were no match for human cunning and that's it. So we got the mountain soldiers, we got apparently desert soldiers coming up next, and then we have wingsuit jumping soldiers, which we already saw. These are probably the desert ones, right? Yep.
What's this one about?
The 10 waged war against their enemy in the desert heat, a land too harsh for any to survive. But against all odds, they prevailed. So the Desert Clan does the same. We must have passed through their territory on the way here.
I did. They sound a little extreme.
They take that as a compliment.
All right. Oh, we got more. More reading. Text mail from Mika Cardori. Hi Andy, could you please inform relevant staff in maintenance, hosting, and security of the following new opening and closing protocols? I've already briefed Dwight and Shanae at Music. Thank you, Mika. Opening the gallery rooms. Holographic displays should all be live 15 minutes before opening time. Inspect showcases for smudges and wipe with dry cloth if necessary. Inspect outdoor areas for temperature and humidity. Closing, make sure the cleaning robots have finished their sanitation rounds. Sign off on cleaning. Escort cleaners to staff entrance. Final rounds, hand over to night security. Exit through staff entrance. Okay. I thought there might have been something a bit more important there, but oh well. Looks like we have another thing over here. What are we gonna have, like water soldiers? Or sounds like forest, maybe. Rainforest.
In the jungle, sealed but darkness. Trap their enemies.
Soldiers in a jungle. Those were the 10?
Yes. They knew how to use the jungle's depths to distract the enemy until the perfect moment to strike. Generations ago, my clan, the Lowland, looked to this one for inspiration as they claimed the jungle to the southwest.
Mm-hmm. So they have like specialty soldiers for each region or biome. Interesting. Memorial Grove. That's a lot. I'll try to just skim through this. Carefully written glyphs with Fashav's personal mark, having a part of a diary or journal. From Decca, the wise and patient chaplain of the Lowland clan. For my capture, the only Tanakh I ever had a conversation with was a prisoner at Sunstone Rock, who spoke of taking blood and children of her enemies as her own. Rand seemed to confirm lurid stories about Tanakh I had read in my youth, yet in all time in the Forbidden West I had never seen such barbaric practices. I wanted to know if there was truth. Since the ascension of Chief Hekarro, such practices have been outlawed, though not completely abolished. A few stray recalcitrants and exiles still cling to them. Acts themselves were never as malicious as Akarja portrayed them to be. Tasting the blood of a fallen foe was meant to honor their martial deeds. Orphan children were taken from conquered settlements to be raised as equal members of their new clan, which was considered to be a merciful outcome. I cannot help but see myself in this context, an orphan of sorts taken in by a new tribe. It hasn't been easy, and there are still those in the clanlands who would reject me. So the more I learn about my new people, the more I see a nobility that the Karja have omitted from their records. Okay.
Hey, Outlander! It said that relic you wear can hear the voices of the old ones. Is this true?
So it sounds like things were, the Karja made it sound like things were messed up. You know, it's like, oh, these people drink the blood of their enemies and take their kids. But then, if you actually look at it, it's like, well, they're in their belief system. You taste their blood to pay respect to them, and then you take their kids and try to give them a good life because they're just kids. Anyway, black box exhibit. Using an interface donated by Sterling Malkeet, we can listen to any flight recorder that employs the industry standard AIR-FR encryption protocol, version 3.5.4 or later. Simply place a black box in the interface to listen to its contents. Please maintain a respectful silence as you hear the voices of the fallen. Okay. Now who's this? Untala?
You have an old world recording?
This box was speaking with voices of the old ones. But now there's noise over them.
Let me take a look. Where did you find this?
We took it from an Oseram Delver. She was trying to steal it, and other artifacts from Tenakth territory. The others were going to bury it in the sand with her. But then I heard the voices.
Well, the data here is badly corrupted, but...
Delta Juliet 9, you are weapons free and clear to engage the swarm. Good hunting.
Copy that. We'll buy Zero Dawn the time you need. Delta Juliet 9 out.
The voices of warriors from the past. And that Oseram wanted to sell them for shards. The bravery of the Ten should be remembered.
I'm not sure what you mean by the 10. These voices came from the final battle of the Old Ones.
Another battle? I could learn more about it if I could find the other boxes. That Delver did say there might be more recordings to be found in the wreckage of ancient flying machines. She claimed she had a way to locate them.
Yeah. The box with the voice data on it is emitting a locator signal. I could use it to find the others.
If you do then, bring them back here. I will see to it that they're treated with proper respect. Whatever sacrifices were made by these ancient soldiers, we will honor them.
Do you get many Oseram Delvers in Tenakth territory?
Fewer every time we catch them, but those thieving rats would do anything for the shards. There'll always be some who'll risk coming here.
And what do you do with the ones you catch?
Delvers spend their lives in the dust. So we bury them in it, alive.
Oh, that's kind of messed up. Okay, but whatever.
Let me know when you have one that you'll part with.
Alright. So we're gonna have to collect, I guess, black boxes, which are like, I don't know too much about it, but I think they're in planes, and they kind of record everything that goes on, or a lot of things. And they kind of use it to figure out what happened in plane crashes, which is kind of dark, but you know, it's important to have that kind of information. So kind of cool.
Why do you want these recordings?
Every battle teaches its soldiers. We should learn those lessons and honor those who fell. That is our way.
If I find more of those recordings, I'll bring them back to you.
All right. Searching the ruins of flying machines. It won't tell me where. Okay. We'll see. But, yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Because it does give you, or it does allow you to learn about the world before this one.
My focus can detect beacons from those recording devices. Should help me to find any others that are still out there.
Causes of the conflict. By now we all know the story. In the 2030s, as rising temperatures baked the desert southwest, the federal government ordered a controversial evacuation. When residents of the 3 affected states refused to leave, their protest was championed by rare earth magnate Roberto Medina and Joint Task Force 10 pilot Colonel Edward de la Hoya. The ensuing struggle escalated into the first full-scale engagement between automated forces and human soldiers in world history. Not to mention the first military campaign fought on American soil since the Civil War. But climate change wasn't the only cause. Water rights, the politics of urban versus rural states, and the increasing demand for rare earth materials by U.S. tech companies also contributed to the crisis. This exhibit is designed to broaden our thinking to consider all of the factors that led to the tragic events of August 20th, 2037 in the hope that, well, and then that's it. So, great. That's only a few years away. So, yeah, I guess, goodbye world. Jeez. Let's hope that doesn't actually happen, but who knows? Who knows at this point? anything can happen. Oh boy. But that is why we just try to play as many video games as possible to keep our mind off of it. Oh,
The
you
chief is
okay?
inside.
We are going into
Are
cutscene.
you ready to see him?
Yeah, I guess. Actually, should I look around?
I want to look around more first.
As you will.
Okay. Oh, look at this. I missed something. Hall of Heroes. Welcome to the Hall of Heroes. This room is dedicated to the memories of Roberto Medina, who financed and led the campaign against the federal government and its fleet of General Synthetics battle drones. Colonel Edward de la Hoya, commander of JTF-10, the brilliant strategist and veteran soldier who held off numerically superior federal forces. Colonel Ann Faraday, the legendary orator, I think it's orator, I'm not sure, who oversaw early reconciliation efforts, and all those who lost their lives during the campaign and at the Battle of the Mojave. Alright, so anything else? Huh, look at that, I can look at it all the way from over here. Interesting. Among these was Colonel Edward de la Hoya, commander of JTF-10, a deeply charismatic officer with family ties to Medina. De la Hoya grew up near Arizona-Nevada border and was responsible for having the task force based near Tucson? Jeez, I can't. I apologize for mispronouncing everything, but, you know, that's just how it goes. Several of his subordinates had families in the area. All of them were apoplectic about 73H, despising it as an unforgivable federal outrage. The threat of being driven off their land, no matter how uninhabitable it had become, resonated with soldiers throughout the unit and beyond, many of whom were from conservative states or areas affected by climate change. As the Marisol agreement took shape, Medina consulted with De La Hoya, and who then took the case to his top lieutenants. Everybody agreed that the federal government was likely to send drones against the water fleet. De La Hoya, who came to prominence as a pilot, told the others he was prepared to single-handedly take on the drone squadron. Alright. I don't think there's anything on this side. Yeah, we already did all this stuff. We looked at all the stuff over here, so I think we're ready to go.
The chief waits beyond. Ready?
Yep.
I'm ready.
Good. Come.
It's underneath the throne.
I will see you soon, Outlander.
The savior of Meridian. I am told you held back Regala's forces outside Barren Light. And defeated her champion, Grutta, in single combat. Impressive.
I met Fashav there too. He said you were a great warrior. And a man of honor.
His death is a painful loss among many. We will not soon recover from the massacre of our marshals. But if you are here to pledge your service, that could help considerably.
I am not here to fight for you. I need something in that basement. Something that will save many lives, yours included. It's not something you can see, but it is there.
I have seen it. have named your price. Now I name mine. With my marshals dead, I need your spear. Help me defeat my enemies, and I will grant you access to the chamber below.
I don't have a price. I am not a hired killer. I'm here to save lives, more than you can count.
I count the corpses of marshals slain. I count hundreds more Tanakh, whose lives hang in the balance. I will fight for them. I will kill anyone who threatens the peace, and you will too, if you want me to open the door to the chamber below.
Okay. So by that logic, what's stopping me from killing you right now? And taking what I need to save everyone?
You could try. You might even succeed. Either way, you must fight. My way might hold off Regalla and the slaughter she craves.
Fine. What do you need?
I need more marshals to keep the tribe together. Such warriors can only be promoted at a trial by combat called the Cool Route. I've sent out a call for the competition, but since Regalla seeks to undermine me, she is certain to attack it. She'll want to kill me in front of the assembled clans.
So what, you want me to be your bodyguard?
No, to defend the Cool Route. But there is more. Knowing Regalla will attack, one of the clans have balked at sending their contestants. You must go north and force Tekote, the commander of the Sky Clan, to submit and send his best.
Force him to submit?
Do whatever is necessary. I can't hold a Cool Route with 2 of the 3 clans in attendance. Marshal Kathala will assist you. He was maimed at Barren Light, but he can still be of use. I sent him ahead to the northern village of Stone Crest. Meet him there, and he will guide you to the Sky Clan stronghold. If you have any questions about your mission, now is the time.
And bring up the dialogue wheel. Oh gosh.
What exactly is the Cool Route?
Where once the clans fought each other, now we fight as one, against the machines. That is my law made manifest in the Cool Route. Each clan must send contestants whenever I call for the ritual. These contestants face trial by combat against machines in an arena just beyond these walls. Those who distinguish themselves become marshals who bind the tribe together as peacekeepers.
Fashav called Regalla your greatest mistake. Why?
That is not your concern.
Really? I fought against her forces at Barren Light, and I don't even know what her problem is.
She was the deadliest of my marshals, the point of my spear.
So what happened?
Above all, Regalla despises the Karja who burned her younger brothers alive. After we turned back the Red Raids and tore down the battlements of Barren Light, she hoped to chase them all the way to Meridian. She could not see the cost of such a war, nor the benefits of peace after the Mad Sun King fell. When I accepted Avad's entreaties, she went mad, called me traitor, challenged me before the marshals.
And what happened with that?
What did you do when Regalla challenged you?
If you were Tanakh, you would know that such a challenge cannot be refused. It was not easy to subdue her. I bear 7 scars from that fight. The other marshals wanted me to execute her on the spot, but I found I could not sever the bond between us. Her loyalty had been as boundless as her rage, so I spared her. Rather than mercy, she took it as a humiliation, one she will never be free from.
So Regalla wants you dead.
Why is it so bright?
But that will not be enough. She won't rest until all 3 clans fall in behind her as she marches on Meridian. Who knows? With machines under her control, perhaps she can raise it to the ground.
It's been tried before.
So I hear.
I don't know what's going on with the brightness. Like, maybe there's something with the lighting. I don't know, but it's really weird.
You called them peacekeepers, but the marshals I met at the embassy were warriors.
Warriors, yes, but more. They renounced the clan that birthed them and pledged themselves to order and peace. They enforce my law. They settle disputes and stand for Tanakh in parley with other tribes. Without them, I cannot rule, which is why you must ensure the next cool route takes place.
I'm sorry about Fashav. He seemed like a good man.
More than a man. A bridge between Tanakh and Karja. No Outlander ever earned our respect as he did. I had hoped he would be my voice in Meridian. That peace with the Karja might become something more.
An alliance?
In exchange. The Karja have much we lack. Our deeds are written in ink upon our bodies. Our memories die with our flesh. But the Karja never forget. Their deeds are written in book and scroll.
You wanted to learn from them?
As I learned from Fashav. He will be missed.
Why won't the Sky Clan send contestants to the cool route?
Of the 3 clans, they have the most defensible base, protected by a mighty wall called the Bulwark. Their commander believes he can wait out the war between Regala's forces and my own, safe behind his barrier.
Staying strong, while you and Regala weaken each other.
You think like a seasoned marshal. Good.
Why send me to deal with the Sky Clan?
All Tanakh respect strength, and you drove Regala back at Barren Light.
That and most of your marshals are dead?
Correct.
What about Katalo? Can't he do it by himself?
He is maimed. They will no longer respect him.
That hardly seems fair.
What is fair about losing an arm? Whether they respect him or not, Katalo still has worth. He knows the Sky Clan. He was raised in their base. He will guide you well.
You said you saw what's in the basement?
I did. On the day of my greatest victory.
What do you mean?
For a dozen generations, the 3 clans battled for control of this hallowed ground. Only I achieved it. I fought for years, killed whoever stood in my way. When I had finally slain all rivals, I stood alone in the grove. Victory was mine to savor, or so I thought. Thunder roared from the east, and a bolt of blue struck this place. That chamber.
Gaia dies, and Aether arrives.
All around me, the visions of the grove grew louder and brighter, and suddenly a new one appeared before me. The old one spoke, and what they said changed everything.
What did the old ones say to you in this new vision?
The one called Faraday foretold the growing danger of the machines, and said we must unify to stop them. She called for marshals to enforce the peace. Then the vision faded, never to be seen again. I marked the spot where it shone with my spear, and I took Faraday's words to heart. Renounced war between the clans, trained warriors to fight machines, ordained marshals through the cool route. Since then, the tribe has been at peace, until Regala attacked at Barren Light.
And the chamber, beneath the throne. You went in after the vision?
I did. Inside is an ancient device. It hums with power. You will see it for yourself after the cool route. This I swear.
Okay.
I'll do what you want, and go north to deal with Dakota. But you'd better not forget about our deal.
You will have what was promised, if you succeed. Speak to Dekka on your way out. She will arm you for the road ahead.
Alright, well. Already got this one, right? Yeah. Anything else back here? I don't want to like walk back here and then he gets mad at me. Like, hey, what are you doing? Alright. Yeah, I think this helping him out is probably better than just, you know, killing him to get what we want. Especially because, you know, it does seem like Regala is our main enemy, our common enemy right now. So it is probably better to help out here. And I don't mind doing that. To me, it's not a big deal, but it does mean that we're gonna, I don't know, get sidetracked from our main goal. Which sucks, but oh well.
Come, let us speak.
Hang on. I see you're hiding something from me.
Hekarro said you have something for me?
A weapon to aid your mission. You'll need it for the long road to Stonecrest. Many machines prowl along the way, and our scouts have sighted Regala's rebels in the area.
Machines and rebels. Nothing I haven't faced before.
Indeed. Head north towards the foothills. Ascend its slopes until your legs burn and the chill air catches in your chest. Then you'll know you're in the Sky Clan's domain. Strike true as the 10, Aloy.
Oops. Hair precision arrows are now available for one of your sharp shot bows. These powerful arrows deal high tear damage with a compressed air blast. Use them to remove armor plates from tough opponents or detach useful components. That is what I want. That's what I've been wanting. So let's go ahead and equip that. So that is going to replace this one, I think. No. I have a... Here we go. Of course. It's going to replace this sharp shot bow. Well, that sucks. But oh well. Wait, can I put a coil on it? Oh, I can. Weapon reload speed, that might be good. Let's see. I think it's gonna be one of these. So with sharp shot bows, they're kind of slower to use. So I don't really use them in the middle of combat because they take too long to shoot. So having stealth damage would be good because, you know, I mostly use it when I'm not spotted. I don't know about reload speed. It's probably better. We'll go with this. Because I'll mostly be using it when I'm not, you know.
I'm gonna get ether. Guess I'll have to play along with Hekarro. I better meet up with Marshal Catallo at Stonecrest. It'll be faster if I ride a machine.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and save first. So yeah, it feels like... It feels like it would be better to use this with the stealth thing because I'm mostly going to be using it when I'm not spotted by anybody.
This machine for now.
However, I don't know if the reload speed would affect this at all. I'm not sure. Like maybe I can get a second shot off quicker, but is it really going to help? I don't know. I guess we're gonna go... Yeah, we'll just go over here. I should really focus on the main story. I'm already over leveled for it. Because what level is this? 17. I'm like 4 levels above it. See, that's one of the problems I had with the first game. And then one of the problems I'm having now, I don't remember if I talked about this like in the videos, but I know I talked about it on stream. But it feels like the game is designed around just completely focusing on the main story. And then maybe every now and then you take a break and do a couple side missions, and then we go right back to the main story. Uh-oh. Run! Ah! Oh! Whoops. I'm running over everything. Oh well. Oh crap.
That's enough soldiers in trouble.
Right.
Please, stranger! Help me kill this thing!
I wish there was a way to like
Now
get
the
my
time's
mount out of
turned.
here.
Damn machine! Get out of my way!
Oh jeez. Oh, that's like a really long draw speed.
Just die already!
Hey, I'm glad this guy like took out most of its health already.
Getting somewhere.
Just die already!
There we go.
It's done!
What kind of things do I need for this? Dude, I have so many materials.
I need a word. Quickly.
Where is he? Oh, he's over here.
You've got to help my friend.
Wait. Slow down and explain.
Matei and I were heading south with supplies from Saltbite when machines attacked. I left her behind so I could get help from the Grove and ran straight into another machine. Thank the 10 you were here to help.
So your friend is still up the road, fighting machines?
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I'll bail her out if I can. You go on and get those reinforcements.
Will do. I'm in your debt.
Well, he's the one who did like most of the work, so. Hey, look, it's on the way. That's nice. So yeah, it's like in order to stay around the same level that the main quests are, you kind of have to just focus on the main story and then maybe do like a couple side quests to level yourself up to the right level, and then you go back to the main story. But if you do what I do, where you know you just constantly do a bunch of side quests all the time, I always end up over-leveling myself. Like, that's what happened in the first game. I completely over-leveled myself for the main story because I did, like, most of the side quests in the first
Should be
area.
somewhere up the road.